welcome back to another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series. I told you I was going to get Eliza Priddle back because in our last conversation we had, she was talking about the relationship of the illness in the pet being similar to the illness in the owner. Now, that's common, Eliza?
Extremely common. And what we're finding now is if we're healing the animal, we're also healing the human, which is, if you're talking on a cellular level, fascinating. Because how is it that, science up until about 30 years ago told us that our DNA is set, nothing can change, what we were born with, we're stuck with. What we're finding now, that's actually, and science has proven it, that's not true. So our body presents itself because of the environment that it's in.
Can I ask you a question here? If our DNA can change like that, that means if we're born with a weak link, we can actually improve that?
We can change it completely. Energetically, you can change your DNA. So yes, you can.
So then there's none of this, oh, that's my parents' fault.
Oh, there's lots of that.
There is lots of that. But if we change the environment or the thought pattern of our parents, we can break away from that DNA link.
Absolutely. And sometimes changing the environment is extremely important in the work that we do. But sometimes you don't even have to do that. And that shows in the animals because they're in the same environment. And if we work with them on healing them, that changes the cellular environment enough, or the energetic environment enough, to have an effect on the human that animal lives with.
So a nurtured pet is more likely to have a healthier owner?
Depends on what you consider nurturing. And this is one of the issues, is that as a human, we anthropomorphize the way we look after animals. So we humanize the way we look after them. We want our dogs to sleep with us on the bed and eat what we eat and, do what we do. And in fact, that can be damaging to an animal. Not so much dogs and cats because they are very domesticated these days, but we see a lot in horses where we have over-domesticated horses so much that by nurturing them, we're killing them with kindness, essentially. We're not letting them be horses. And that's why they're taking on some of our issues, because they need us to get back to who we really are, because we over-nurture ourselves sometimes. Eating too much food, laying around and watching television and all that sort of thing, instead of being healthy humans. So our animals show us that we need to change the way we live, and over-nurturing a horse can actually be quite damaging to their health.
You're kind of saying that allow the animal to show you the way to look after yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Wow. How about that? In fact, I'm so tempted, I'm thinking of going out and getting a pet so that I can have a thermometer or a gauge of just where my health is at. So there's some food for thought. If your animal's not well, maybe that's having an effect on you, or vice versa. There's some food for thought. And thank you for watching another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series.